Hello, my most amazing art students. Today we're going to be working on making our hunters in the snow. We learned about that painting 2 weeks ago. I thought I was going to be able to do this project with you guys at school, so I was saving it, but I wasn't able to. So we're going to be making it today and next week. So this is what the finished project looks like. We're going to go ahead. You need some type of tape that will come off of your paper, and painter's tape is really good with that. So you're going to need a mom or a dad or grandma, grandpa to help you with this part. So we're just going to tape off the frame on the edge of the paper to give us a nice clean edge. And we're also going to use the tape to give us the tree shapes. If you guys look back at the painting Hunters in the Snow that we studied, it was a snowy day and it looked very cold because of the cool colors that were used in the painting. So in order to do the trees, I'm just going to tear off a piece of tape and then kind of make it tapered at the top. And then I'm going to use the pieces of tape to make branches coming off of our tree, like that. So we're just going to do that a couple of different times. I'm going to make this tree a little bit skinnier. And if you don't have painter's tape, masking tape will work okay. It does tend to tear the paper a little bit more when you take it off. So there is that problem. You want the branches, I'm going to fix this guy. You want the branches to be reaching upwards towards the sky, just like they grow. And then the thicker part towards the trunk and the thinner part up high. So if you have a piece of tape that's thick all the way through the same thickness, you might want to fix that so that it's not so it doesn't look like it doesn't taper off. So I'm sorry if I'm not explaining that correctly or good enough for you. Sorry about that. But what we're doing is we're creating a mask with our tape so that the paint goes around it and it doesn't, and so our trees will stay white. I'm going to fix this and make it a little bit skinnier as it goes up there. One more tree. So I'm so sad that I don't get to do this with you in the classroom. The other thing that you guys are going to need as we do this project is salt again. Just like our goldfishies that we did and we used the salt on, we're going to use salt again to give us a snowy look instead of a watery look. Salt is really cool like that, and how it works to kind of give a different impression on each. A couple more branches and then I think we'll call it good. This one's really thick. So let's put this one right there. And maybe a little one coming off of that one. And a little tip on this tree going all the way up to our frame. And same thing on this one. So you guys can make it however you want it to be. I just look at how it looks and see what might need more of a... And it's supposed to be wintry, so there's no leaves on the trees. So we have that. I think that looks pretty good. I might just add one there, and I think that's good. Okay, so now what you need is your watercolors, and we're just going to be using the blue, and you need salt. So here's my little container of salt, and here's my watercolor brush and my blue watercolor. And I'm just going to add blue over the top of my tape. And the reason this is going to take 2 weeks to do is we're going to need to let this dry. So each section that I do, I'm going to add some of that salt onto that painted area. Okay, and then I'm going to go back in, and you do need watercolor for this. Acrylic will work, but it won't react with acrylic paint. Is a plastic based paint. Acrylic is plastic, and so basically the plastic won't in the paint won't react with the salt crystals. So get a little bit more water in our well and just paint this next section. And you don't want too much water because then it won't be as blue. I'm noticing over here that I didn't quite get all of my areas painted in. So, like I said, this is a fun project to do. It gives a beautiful wintry landscape look that I just love. I'm going to add some more salt here. And then last little section right there. Mix my water into my well. Paint. And it's okay if you get it on the frame, it'll just dry. And we'll peel this off when it's completely dry. And we'll reveal it next week. And there's one more step that we're going to have to do to our trees after this is dry. So that's the simple background project that we're doing right now. And I hope you enjoy it. Have a great day.